Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic video of the Dublin Shamrocks, and the pursuit of the Lombardi continues on. The fact that we do not have a Lombardi on our shelf is honestly a little sad out there. I think this is the year though, if our guys stay healthy, of course. I really feel like we saw Rashawn Dorsett blossom in his rookie year. Thad Lindley stayed healthy the majority of it and was dominant, and we saw our receiving core really gel. I think Gallup is our true number one. I think we have some younger guys that can outshine who we may have had previously. We've had a revolving door receiver, I know, but I really like this core that we have right now. The biggest thing though is our defense. Our defense, in my opinion, is the best it has ever been. Let's just hope that my intuition is correct. So again, we got a big decision. What is our goal for this year? Look, I want to make it to the Super Bowl. There's no option to win it all. So a Super Bowl or bust. That's my goal this year. We've got an extremely big game in the season opener. Not only is it a time for us to go out here and start out 1-0, but it's revenge against the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, that's right. Seattle Seahawks, the team that took us out of the playoffs last year, the defending Super Bowl champions, make way for us. We're winning it all this year. So as a heads up as well, we are playing on the Xbox Series X. This is the brand new Madden 21 next gen upgrade. Again, not the most crazy upgrade in the world, but it is technically the updated version. A lot of you guys are gonna ask me that question in the comments down below, so just wanted to point that out. Nice little carry there by Thad, and only second and short. Little QB keeper here with Dorsett.
Oh, no.
Dorsett. The problems are back. First drive, we fumbled. That's pretty much the opposite of how you want to start your drive. So Russell Wilson and company, they got the ball in incredible field position right now. They're already in field goal range, but Glenn Walls don't care about you. We're gonna get that sack real quick. I mean, that's what I want to see. I want to see Glenn Walls take the next step and dominate like that. I need Jamison Biddle, Glenn Walls, the whole trio of guys we got at middle linebacker, excuse me, a linebacker just dominating all season long. And yes, I know a trio is 3, so I meant to say Sean Dion Hamilton, but don't judge me, okay? Words are hard. All right, here we go. Big 3rd and 7. Obviously a passing down. Nice comeback route here. Our coverage is blown, and well, they pick up a first down. I mean, this is a big season for Trey Sanders as well, because again, remember, he lost his X factor, no longer has it. They're saying maybe he's not as good as he once was anymore. What is he going to do? Hope he does something good. That's for sure. Chris Carson, we're going to shut him down there. 2 yards gain there by Chris Carson. Now, remember, Carson had some big runs against us last game. The last time we played him. He's going to try to break another one. Ends up breaking that tackle, but Deron Payne brings him down at the 12. Heavy formation right now. We're going to pinch our line. Ball's trying to get in there. If he can't, we left the tight end wide open, and Keys gets in. Seattle, we're on the board first. All right, so the struggle is real. Our franchise quarterback fumbled on the first drive. Not exactly ideal. He's going to keep it here in his second one. He's going to keep things moving. Dorsett. Way to make up for a young fella. I mean, you talk about going out there and making a play after you made a huge mistake in the previous drive. That's 100% it. Like, I'm here for that. 1st and 10 now. Got a lot of time. He's nearly throwing a pick. Well, 2nd and 10 action. Dorsett. Play clock running down a little bit here. He's got Gallup going to cross the middle. Gallup's going to turn that upfield a little bit. Gallup's going to make his way all the way down to the 40-yard line. All by his lonesome in the backfield. A lot of pressure. Dorsett feels the pressure off the end. And Trey Flowers, first pick of the game. Okay. Things have not exactly went the way that we wanted for Dorsett. He fumbled on his first drive, comes back in the second drive, does really, really well until that moment right there where he threw a pick because a lot of pressure got in his face. Maybe we should have kept Mitchell Schwartz. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll find out later. All right, 2nd and 13 again, bringing all the pressure in the world here against Russell Wilson. We're going to grab Chris Carson in the backfield. Nice tackle by Billard. Big 3rd and 15. We're going to drop our guys back in coverage. The last thing we want to do is get beat over the top and lose the game, you know? Look, we've been there before. They go for the underneath route. We're going to keep him right in front of us. Great tackle in the open field, and they're going to be forced to punt. Trey Sanders back to field the punt. It's been a little bit since we've said that, and no blocking whatsoever. So we're picking up on offense. We've had 2 drives and 2 turnovers, so let's hold on to the ball this time and make something happen. Look at that. Lindley breaking tackles. That's what I want to see. 13 yards in that carry. So 1st and 10 here. First quarter starting to wind down a little bit. Lindley again. Not a lot of places to run. 2nd and 11 now for Dublin. Dorsett again. Back here in shotgun. The pressure was there. No one's blocking right now. We were hoping for something positive, and this drive has not been that so far. 3rd and a whole lot of yards. We're just going to throw one up to Bartell, and when it rains, it pours. It's not a good start. We've had 3 drives and 3 turnovers now. Whether it's next gen or us, it's been tough.
Bye, have a great
So
day.
Wilson's gonna throw one smartly out of bounds. Wilson and company again, second down. Little play action fake. They've been on that pretty hard. They're going deep, and if we've seen it once, we've seen it again. DK Metcalf. We have no one to cover that man. I mean, look, there's a reason why Seattle won the Super Bowl last season. They are an incredibly talented team. Not saying that we aren't as well, but they just might be that much better. A lot of pressure coming off the edge. Wilson again gets rid of it. I think that might have been, you know, something sketchy. In a heavy formation here on 2nd and goal. Got to imagine the run's coming. Russell Wilson. This man is incredible. He is old and he's still good. There's no way on earth that we have 4 drives in a row with 4 turnovers to start the game. I don't think that can actually happen, right? No way. Solid start. Maybe we should be going at that Lindley pretty much every play because he's the one dude we can pretty much always count on. Speaking of Lindley, nice move here. Great juke, and Lindley's going to keep things moving. Lindley went from the 30 literally all the way to the house. Jamal Adams can't catch him. Whoever 25 is or 26 is super fast. But Lindley is in the end zone. And ladies and gentlemen, 70 yards later, we're back in this game. Seattle comes out. They got a solid drive going here. About 6.5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. We're trying to shut them down for once on a drive. It's been a little tough today. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, really, the one bright side is that we've shut down Chris Carson. He's averaging 2 yards per carry. So honestly, I'll take that. 2nd and 7. Watching the halfback out of the backfield, leaves a middle wide open, and Boykin goes all the way down to the 30. Killed us in the championship game. He's killing us right here. Wilson under center now. Imagine the run's coming. We go up the middle. We made a smart choice. We stopped him at the line. Heavy formation again. DK Metcalf's the one guy that I'm beyond scared of. We missed the tackle, but we still get Carson at the line. This is a major play coming up here. We need to get a stop. We're actually going to drop Montez Sweat back a little bit to help out in coverage and just pray they don't get a first down. Watching Boykin underneath. Instead, go out here to Carson. We're going to keep him away from getting that first down, and that's going to be a field goal likely for Seattle. Oh, excuse me? They're going for it? Okay. I feel disrespected. Underneath center. 4th and 2. They go for a toss. We had him. We played the wrong angle. Seattle, they're killing us right now. Sometimes you think you got the right play, and unfortunately, you do not. That was incredibly evident there, but Jamison Biddle, another great tackle. Oh, DK Metcalf coming up a little bit injured here. That's big news. I'm not one to wish an injury on somebody, but if somebody had to get injured in their team, I'm, not mad that it's DK Metcalf. He's the one dude that we've really struggled against. And speaking of struggle, Carson is going to get the first down because that misdirection killed us. I mean, a massive formation here. Got to imagine the run's coming up. We're playing for the outside. We shut him down in the middle. We got a great tackle in the backfield. It was Davis the third in that tackle again. He's been a solid addition so far. Yes, he got burned by DK Metcalf, but honestly, who wouldn't? Play in the middle. Russell Wilson again. Throws one out of bounds. 3rd and goal coming up. We have a massive play coming up here on 3rd and goal. Please do something. He caught it. Boykin. That's not Boykin. That's someone else. That's a rookie. First career touchdown reception. And it had to be against us. Okay. This has been a really tough first half. 3 turnovers. We finally got a touchdown last drive. And well, then Seattle take a super long drive down. And what the heck happened on that play? 2nd and 13 now. Got Barnett. Barnett's going to make a big grab. We're going to use the timeout on that play. 1st and 10 again. Dorsett just trying to play mistake-free football right now. That's a great grab by Bartell on that throw, which is super high. I mean, to be fair right now, I think you're really seeing a heavy blitz coming pretty much every single play against Dorsett. And he's doing his best, but he hasn't looked exactly great today. Bartell again across the middle. Back-to-back catches for him down to the 39-yard line, taking our 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 coming up. We're in a good spot. 47 seconds left. I like that. Arnold, that should have been a catch, and I don't know if he got it. They were actually saying Arnold didn't get that one, and I can't disagree more. I thought he had that one, but it is what it is. 2nd and 10 now. Dorsett and company again, trying to find something. Got our guy here. How do you not catch that? You have got to be kidding me. That is in your hands. You've got to make that play. That's the play that Deontay Arnold has to make. I can see the comments now telling me Terry McLaurin would have caught that. You're probably right. I'm sad. 2nd and 6. Wilson again in shotgun. Not a lot of time left, but they got all their timeouts. We're trying to keep them out from scoring again. Even a field goal right now hurts a lot. They dump one quickly. Our guy refuses to make a tackle, and Seattle moves the chains. This is the part of the video I remind you that next gen on Madden is not exactly current gen. It's not exactly a great game, so we're doing the best that we can with this. Keep that in mind. There's a stark difference between what we're used to playing and how this game is ultimately playing right now. 2nd and 2. Seattle now has 1 timeout left. A lot of opportunity coming up here for both sides of the ball. Got a guy. That's a great pick by John Meekins. He's just out of bounds. So we got 3rd down and 2. Wilson and company obviously passing the football here. I doubt they go with the run. They could, but seems a little bit unlikely. They go to the out of bounds flat area. It works, and they've got a chance to go deep now again. Well, Seattle has maybe 1 or 2 throws, depending on how quickly they do this, left. They're going deep. I don't know what they're going to call here. That better not be pass interference, though. No. He was jumping in the air. Remember what I told you about Madden next gen not being that great of a game currently? As it stands, it's not. They call necessary roughness because the guy caught it and our guy tackled him in midair and he happened to go out of bounds. Yeah. So we're going to halftime down 24-7. They ended up getting a field goal there, not a touchdown, but everything hurts right now. Our rookie quarterback or our sophomore quarterback, he's struggling. So Seattle's out here. They have 2nd and inches from the 41. They've been having, honestly, a really good drive. We need to stop them ASAP, which we've also failed to do significantly today. They go for the quick dump off. We got Fryer coming in, laying the boom on that hit. Seattle again with the 1st and 10. Make a small adjustment here. Gotta make sure we got everybody covered. You never know. Blitz coming off the edge. Meekins with a great hit. That one, excuse me, that was not Meekins, but Meekins dropped the pick there. I mean, great move off the edge. It might have been Deion Hamilton coming off the edge there to put pressure on him, but you got to pick that off, Meekins. We need that right now. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming off the edge again. Trey Sanders with a great pass breakup. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Wilson doesn't like what he sees here. He's going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to drop Chase Young back in coverage just to help out. Wilson. Tyler Lockett dropped it. Seattle's going to line up for a 49, 50-yard field goal here, depending on the spot. Trying to extend their lead. We almost blocked that one. This one is barely in, but it does extend their lead now to 20 points. So the defending champs have definitely looked like the defending champs. And a team that did not make it to the Super Bowl, well, we've for sure looked like that. They hand the ball off here, though, to Lindley, who hasn't really gotten the ball much today, but he's been productive when he has. I think part of the issue ultimately, though, has been that we've had so many turnovers early, which have been Dorsett's fault. Totally understand. And it's led to us not really giving the ball to Lindley as much as we should have because we've been in chuck it mode nonstop. That being said, I do intend to play a little bit more conservatively here just because, you know, we're struggling passing the ball. And the guy in motion. We're set scrambling a little bit. Haven't really seen much of that. Could have went deep on that possibly, but we're going to be safe. We're going to slide. And we're going to pick up the 1st down. Again, mitigate all risk right now. We don't really know where the ball's going to go half the time. So play it safe and just hope for the best at the moment. That being said, though, if we can actually get some points on the board on this drive, that would be kind of nice. We could still be in this game. Gallup's got to step on him. We're going to try to get him secure in the back of the end zone. They say he's got it. Okay, Dorsett. I've been looking for this for a long time. 47 yards, Michael Gallup, our #1 receiver, and he's looking like it. Seattle's coming out pretty strong here. They've got a solid drive going. We're down 13. See what we can do here. Everyone is open. Every single play. It's been tough today. We tried man, zone, blitzing, not blitzing. No matter what we do, they seem to find a space every single time. They've had a great game plan today, and we've really struggled to stop it. Case in point, again. What we ultimately need here is to somehow, some way get Russell Wilson to turn the ball over. That's just been really, really difficult to make happen. 2nd and 9 as the 3rd quarter starting to close down. Again, stopping them from scoring this drive would be monumental for our ego and our chances to come back in this game. Russell Wilson has other plans, however, and we just cannot get a single person on this team to stop. 1st down, 10 yards to go again for Seattle. Wilson feeling extremely comfortable against our defense at the moment. He finds the guy in the flat, so he's going to get that a catch. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. We're going to be in press coverage right now. Watching the halfback out of the backfield again. Impossible to cover what they're doing right now. I want to blitz with Biddle here, but we're going to take him off that and play some actual coverage. Biddle is going to do something we've needed all game. Jamison Biddle. I said he could be the defensive MVP of the entire league, and he's looking like it on that play. Tyler Lockett is going to bring him down at the 10-yard line. The big fella is breathe a little heavy, but that is a monumental play to shift the momentum. Inside the 10-yard line, we've got a chance to cut this to a one-score game. Hands it off to Lindley. Lindley's going to burst in the middle. Lindley's going to try to run through him. He gets hit at the 1, and he's almost in. Here on 2nd and goal. Don't want to risk a pass like Seattle did a couple of years ago. We want to go for the run, try to get our guy in, best player on the game or in the team. Maybe in the game, I don't know. He's finally in the end zone, and Lindley, we needed that. Seattle's coming out here with a solid drive. They got 2nd and short right now. We need to make sure they do not get any points on the board. We're only down 6 points right now. Wilson, again, perfect pocket all the time in the world, but Trey Sanders with a great breakup. This is massive here. We have a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Pinch the line. They go with the play action. They got a guy across the middle, and it's DK Metcalf, who is looking like he's just Megatron right now. The middle of the field has just been wide open all game long. Even when we're sitting in zone, you can't stop him. Trying to get something going. Chris Carson, we stop him after a short game. What we really need here is a sack to get them out of field goal range. That's the best case scenario right now, because currently, well, they're about to kick a field goal on us. 2nd and 10. Payne nearly there, but Metcalf again with a big grab. If you're Seattle now, it's pretty much time to run the football. You have no real reason to go ahead and pass when you're inside the red zone, but they actually do. And Russell Wilson gets lit up because of it. I mean, that's kind of what I want to see right here. I need to see Wilson get lit up just like that. 2nd and 14. He's going to change the play. He's done this a lot today. He's been really smart with how he shifted things for his team. Pressure's there. The middle is completely wide open. And just like that, Seattle may have won the game. If there is good news, they actually went for 2. They didn't get it, so we're only down 12 now instead of being a 14-point game. So potential still there for something magical to happen. Michael Gallup, great catch. Way to get it almost out of bounds. 1st and 10 again. We're setting company. He's got Bartell, and look at Bartell. What a grab. Way to find open space. 2-minute warnings coming up after this play here. We haven't tried a halfback screen in a while. They've been great or really bad. So let's see what this one ultimately ends up being. Lindley wide open. I got to imagine there's going to be a holding penalty on this play, however. Oh, roughing the passer. I'll take 1st to goal from the 9. Let's go. That's honestly not what I was expecting there, and I'm 100% here for it. Gallup, put him right here. Pressure to put Arnold on that. See what we can find. Over top of the defense, and Bronco Barnett grabs the hold on. It's a second. Chill. We got all of our timeouts. We're only down a couple of points now. Seattle, you have to imagine, is pretty much just running the ball nonstop. We got all of our timeouts. Just need to stop them a couple of times. Okay. I would argue that's not great. I would argue that's not a great start. That's pretty much the opposite of how you want to start that, to be perfectly honest. 1st and 10 again. Seattle has the ball. We can still do okay. We're going to have to use all of our timeouts, so we can still be okay here. Need a forced fumble, ideally. Okay. We'll take that. Use our 2nd timeout. Again, we know that they're running at least on this down, possibly on the next one as well. We just got to get a stop in the backfield. You've got to be kidding me. Madden Next Gen is absolute trash. You hate to see it. We've somehow held them to kicking the field goal on 4th and 10. We need a block, though. We don't get it. They kick it, but it's an 8-point game. Technically a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. We're right back in it. The unfortunate part we have here is that, well, we may not get this playoff. We got the playoff. Don't have a lot of time. And, well, that's the end of it. Not the game we were hoping for. 3 touchdowns by Dorsett, but 3 interceptions might just hurt more. So to recap the stats from today's game, Russell Wilson went 30 of 40, 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I mean, the dude balled out today. Dorsett had a 100 QB rating somehow, I don't know how with 3 interceptions and 1 fumble loss, but he did get 3 touchdowns, so there's our silver lining. On the ground, Chris Carson had a pretty solid game, but he got injured, and then Thad Lindley had 57 yards and 1 touchdown. We need to get him the ball more ultimately, but Isaiah Lipton comes in and, well, the computer forgets how to tackle, and he ran for a long time. In the air, Miles Boykin, 6 grabs, 72 yards. Will Disley, 6 for 41 and a touchdown. DK Metcalf had a monster afternoon, but no touchdowns for him. Chris Carson, again, you can see none of our guys are near the top. Lindley, though, 3 for 72 and a touchdown. Bartell, 3 for 49. Andrew Adams, a rookie for them, scored. Gallup had a big touchdown. Barnett had a big touchdown, but really outside of that, we let everyone on Seattle touch it and score today. On defense, though, a couple things to be happy about. John Meekins, 9 tackles, should have had not 1 but 2 interceptions, but the man has no hands. On defense, you also see Levi Fryer, our newest acquisition, 9 big tackles for him. One of those penalties they ultimately called to him was garbage, but it is what it is. Trey Sanders had 8 tackles, no picks though. Glenn Walls had 7, Biddle had 7, and a monster interception that turned the tide of this game, which is almost a pick 6. Deion Hamilton played well. From the sack perspective, we had 1 from Allen, 1 from Walls, and then half a sack from Deion Hamilton and Biddle. And interceptions, we only had 1 again by Biddle, but he went 83 yards, nearly to the house. We were a young team with big aspirations, and ultimately the turnovers killed us today. But I think if we could just eliminate what happened with Rashawn Dorsett today, ultimately we didn't play that bad. The defense gave up a lot of passes over the middle. We'll work on that. But ultimately they were putting pressure on Russell Wilson a lot. They had some gaps. I'm not too upset with how they did overall. I mean, yes, there's things to clean up on defense and there's a whole lot to clean up on offense, but still, this is the defending Super Bowl champions that returned all of their guys back and then some. I'm not surprised we lost, but I was hopeful we'd get a win. We got some young players still get acclimated. I think Abdul Bartell played pretty well, but also we need to get more passing out of our passing game. We got to throw it more, we got to be more accurate, and we have to stop the turnovers. If we don't stop the turnovers, well, there's no chance we get to the Super Bowl, let alone the playoffs.